So when purity culture emerges, right, it's the same ideology of the 19th century when sexual purity had everything to do with race. And when it surfaces, right, in this colorblind era, right, no one's thinking, white people are not going to be encouraged to think about race at all.
Mm.
And I remember the language was racial reconciliation, not racial justice. And so a lot of this, like, well, we can all come together if we just put everything behind us, if we just da 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 da, right? And so all this stuff is, in fact, another form of racism. And I want people to understand that purity culture, sexual purity, is as much about our gender and sexual formation. It's as much about our racial formation. And especially for white people, it's about our white racial formation and normalizing white supremacy. And the first kind of entry point to normalizing whiteness is making it kind of invisible and very much about, about what's normative. Right.
Hmm.
So what I do then with kind of the historical trajectory of the book is show how like sexual purity became a virtue for women in the 19th century, for white women, at a time when slavery existed, at a time when white women became these avatars of national greatness. And so I write about in the book John Gast's image of progress. And it's, this angelic figure, this white woman who's floating across the landscape. She's chasing off Native Americans, and behind her are the white men and commerce and electricity and the trains, right? And it was titled American Progress. And this was an image that was tweeted out this summer by the Department of Homeland Security. And so these are active, narratives about what the United States is of,
Yeah.
blatant white supremacy. And so, but what I wanted to look at was the cultural meanings attached to white womanhood and how that was happening in the 19th century.